Hey YouTube, this is Diego with Lit Up Designs. Today we're going to be troubleshooting this UN55 ES6003. There is no backlight. TV turns on, TV makes a sound when it turns on, but no backlight. I tested the power supply board from here. I'm getting voltage only on one of these ports here. Let me show you one of these ports here. Look at the board, it'll say positive and negative, and I'll show you in a bit why I'm only getting voltage on one of them. So this is the reason why that TV doesn't want to turn on. There are a couple of burnt LEDs here. You can see there's little black spots there. Let's see if I can get y'all a little closer. Usually that indicates that it's a burnt LED. And the thing about these LEDs is that they're edge lit, meaning that it's from the edge. So from one end all the way down to the very end. And what that actually does is makes this a in-series circuit, and whenever you have an in-series circuit, it relies on basically that one LED before it. Kind of like I guess the older Christmas lights. Nowadays they don't rely like that anymore. And the one thing too is that there's two sides to this TV. Alright, there's the left and the right side. Now I noticed that the TV didn't turn on. I get voltage on one of those ports of those power supply. I think it was like 100 volts, but I don't get it on the other one. There's the same color going to the two middle ports. I believe there's 6 wires. The first 2 are dark blue or light blue. The next 2 are going to be next 2 are going to be white, and then the last 2 are going to be the opposite, blue. What I noticed is that like the white is going to be a positive on the blue side, light or blue side, and then the other white's going to be a negative on the other side. So usually what that means is that circuit goes in and it comes back out, and then it feeds the other 2, or the LEDs are in between. So what it looks like is, even though there's ports, or there's the harness plugging in, it looks like it's just a bridge from one end to another, which makes sense that if one side doesn't turn on, neither is the other one. So here we're going to be troubleshooting, or at least try to figure out which LEDs fail. I already kind of took a look, but I haven't really gone in depth on which ones are failing. And then I'm going to show you how to repair those LEDs cost effective, and by that I mean cheap, because one of these bars goes for $99 on eBay. And I can actually show you right here. If we type in UN55 ES6003, I believe that's what the model number was. We'll go to, let me see if I can show you out here. 6003. I'm looking at the sold items already. Let's look at unsold, and we'll go to the price lowest. Scroll down, I'm looking for the strips here. The very last one, of course, Samsung. Here it shows right there. LED strip for $99. Of course, charging me shipping. But then that TV probably costed them nothing. But it is a common failure. I'm not too sure it's even the left side. But either way, that is an expensive fix. So either we can do it like the real proper way is to actually get these LEDs, but that's just kind of hard to get these LEDs, and then trying to solder them is another pain. So we'll just repair it the cost efficient way. So just let me get things repaired, and we'll continue on. I hooked up my LED TV backlight tester. It's comes in handy very much. This is about $30 on eBay. Just type in the way you see it, LED TV backlight tester. You can test LEDs up to 314 volts. It automatically adjusts to that level. If it's only one LED, it'll go down to 3 volts or something like that. Whatever it thinks that it's the best voltage. The only thing is you can't run them for too long because then they do get hot. This can also test capacitors as well. So if you want to see like if you have a capacitor of 220 volts and you want to see if it holds a capacitor, you put it on there, positive, negative, and you'll see the voltage voltmeter go to that. But you'll know if that voltage is holding the way it should. So yeah. First things first, let's just go with the very first LED. We'll make sure you have our polarities correct. Let me put my little voltage meter here so y'all can see as well. And of course, it doesn't want to work for me. Put it backwards. Come on. Put it on top. Yeah, that looks like it works. Alright, first one, just to test out the lead, we'll put one on one side and the other one on the other. I got nothing on the first one, let's go to the next one. And then I got bad contact. I might have my polarities backwards, so let's flip it over. First one again. And that one lit up. That lights up at 2.8 volts. I'm gonna scroll over maybe like 4 or 5 more, or a couple more, and I have like a dim spot there. It's not fully lit. This one's lit, but this one right here is not lit. If I go to that one, I have some type of flickering. Alright, let me skip to the next one here. That one lights up fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna mark this one just for future reference to know that that one's not acting the way it should. Put an X on there. And let's test it out again to make sure. So we'll continue on to see which is good or not. And let's see, go this end, that's good. And just keep going until you finally get a bad LED. And you can move up if you run out of space. That's good. That's good. And I think I see a bad one. So that's good. Let's go to this one here. This is the bad one. It's funny. It almost seems like it's not the bad one, but it is. This last one could be a bad one here. Or this one could be a bad one right here. So let's mark it. And if we're in doubt of it, if it's questionable, if it's not working, we're gonna take care of that. We're gonna remove it out of the circuit. Oh my god, I got all of these that are burned out. Or it seems like they're burned out. This whole lineup. Let's just reverse the polarity just in case. No, we still got nothing good. There's a lot of LEDs out. So we'll start from here. You might have to eliminate all of those. Which kind of sucks. like. Looks like that's it. So from there to there, that whole section is out. I mean, it happens, I guess. And even more. Wow. What I did was I labeled each one that was not capable of lighting up. And I've also kind of tinkered with it, and I put a line on where it will light up. I'm gonna explain this to you. So from the beginning all the way to this line, it'll work. From here to here, it doesn't work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a jumper from this line to the next one. From here to this line, it works. From here to here, it doesn't. So I'm gonna put another jumper from here to here, and then the same thing from here to here. I think, hold on. Right here. And then from here, I'm going to go to here, and then all the way down to the very end. So, I haven't done this yet. I'm about to start it off and kind of show y'all my idea. You're basically going to break the LED. I know it sounds dumb, but I mean that's what I can figure out right now. I'm trying not to damage anything, but there's no other way. This is very sealed. This board is sealed to this, so let's just try it out. If it fails, oh well, right? It's broken anyway. So let me just bend it backwards. And let's see what we have. Alright. We have a contact here. It's very hard to see. Very hard to see, but the contact. There's a contact in here, and then I gotta make the contact here. So the way I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna solder it. Just gonna throw some solder in there until it finally beads up, and then we have a contact there. Like I said, this is not the most ideal way to do it, but it's probably the best way that I can think of without spending too much money. Another option is, instead of breaking it, what you can do is you can actually scratch the surface, and ultimately that'll allow you to pull out that contact. I mean, you can see the little squares. That's a piece of surface that potentially has copper in there. So let's see if I can scratch it. Maybe that'll be better. It looks like there is some copper there. So I'm gonna make I can solder through there, make a contact. The only thing bad about this is that when you make that contact, whenever you put the screen down, that screen will probably not sit flush correctly. So the screen lays out like this, then it needs to sit down and flush your hair. But I think we'll be fine. Should have plenty of it. So, I'm only going to show y'all this portion here. A small little example. All you need is one piece of wire. You don't need a big one. And then, so what I would do is peel it back a bit. Put it side back. And then put it side back as well. Matter of fact, we don't even need this insulation to be honest. We just need the top root of it. Let's roll it up. No, it's not a joint. Let's make it as small as we can. So this is where we will be utilizing. We'll just solder it basically. I'm just gonna solder this whole piece with this little small piece here. I have a glass tabletop, so it shouldn't damage the solder shouldn't damage the table. Alright, so I got that down. Now I can solder this piece onto this. Let me move this way. I can solder this piece onto this and create a bridge. One piece. I'm gonna test this out real quick because I'm not too sure if it'll work. I mean, I'm kind of sure, but I'm not 100% sure. So, put your soldering iron down. And let me put my voltage TV tester, high voltage TV tester. Again, let's test these first out. We're good. Good. Good there. And we're good. Let's go all the way down to looking good so far. Right down to this last one. So, we're going to continue on. You're more than welcome to keep watching. But as you can see, this is not the correct 100% work. This is only the way you're not wanting to spend a lot of money. I tried doing some more research on this board, and I found some 40 inches. This is a 55-inch version. It only has 56 LEDs. This one has 65, 75. So it looks a lot shorter. This is the most cost-effective way that I can think to replace it. And it's not 100% repaired, at least it'll be viewable. you have basically the way it looks like this. You have maybe 70% of viewable. A lot of LEDs are out, so that's the only problem. Alright. If you want to just see me solder, so hit that, stick around. If not, I'll catch you on the next one. Alright. Peace. You decided to stick around. Well, let's do this. We're gonna break this one. Maybe we don't have to break it. Or maybe let's break it because I don't really care about it. Let's just do it nice and soft. Or we can do it nice and fast. Either way, it gets broken. So, you break it, you want to make a contact. We're making a contact by heating this pad up till we get a bead. Just get in there. Make that bead. Leftover copper here. The copper, fold it in half. And let's test this out. Back to my LED tester. Ow. I'm really sorry, guys. So disorganized. Back to this tester here. So negative goes on this side. Make sure you don't touch the leads in your shot. No, I didn't make a complete circuit. Is that rare? take a look at this board.